Good morning, y'all. Welcome to your first morning sip with D, me, your culture strategist, your grace warrior, and the host of Coffee and Grace, which you can check out on Fridays. I am simply elated to have this opportunity to start the morning with you. And in another video, on another day, I will talk about how we got here and what Coffee and Grace is also, but more importantly, what the morning sip is all about. Because that's not what this is about today. We're going to get right to it. But what I will tell you is that the morning sip is the sip of reflection that your life has been dying to have. How do I know? Because God told me to do it, and you're here watching and listening. So with that, I have a question for you. Are you currently, or in any regards, the superhero of your life? Are you the hero of your own life right now, this moment, today? Or are you consistently just showing up as the savior in everyone else's? And before shame does what it does and come to try to kill our moment of growth because some truth hit us in a space that feels uncomfortable, I want you to tell it to go to the side, because that's what shame does. And it's really only here so that we can't focus on the stretch moments, so that we can become what we need to become by getting what we need to get in this moment of discomfort. And you don't have any reason to be this uncomfortable. Why? Because we've been taught that you shouldn't even equate yourself to being a savior in anything, that it's blasphemous. And I'm here to tell you that's a lie. It's a narrative that I dispute. Because where do we think the term saving the day came from? You cannot kick ass, I said it, at anything in life. When you are fulfilling your call in your destiny in an impactful and in a meaningful way, who isn't showing up saving teams, concepts, strategies, TV networks, organizations, families, children's, parents, friends, communities? Who isn't? We are meant to show up with white hats and horses. Trust you me. I'm not worried about that. Where it becomes a concern is when all of those things get the things that are meant for you that you don't get for yourself. Happiness, joy, success, goals. When we spend more time working on the goals of an organization and the strategy of organization instead of the strategy for our lives, something's amiss. So I ask you again, are you showing up as the hero in your own life, or are you the Robin? Not a woman Robin, but are you the Robin to the Batman? Are you showing up as the sidekick in your life? I want you to take some time today and think about that. I literally want you to take 5 minutes. I'm just asking for 5. And if you can't get 5, give 3. Where you literally, honestly take a moment to tune into yourself and ask yourself, am I showing up more for others than I'm showing up for myself? I have a better question. Are they getting more from me than I'm getting from myself? And when you get the answer, I want you to sit in the discomfort that may rise up. Just sit in it. Just sit in it. And if you say, D, well, what am I supposed to do with that then? I want you to meet me back here tomorrow for your morning sip so we could talk about what happens next. What happens when you get the answer? Because some of you might already be the hero, and that's fantastic. How do we stay there? Some of you might say, I am sidekicking it. Some of you might say, D, I'm showing up as the villain in my life. What do we do now? Meet me tomorrow at 8:30. But what I want you to do is give your life the sip of reflection that it needs today. Be bold today, be authentic, and most importantly, be gracious. Want more Coffee and Grace? Well, never miss a sip by subscribing now to our YouTube channel and following us at Coffee and Grace, Instagram and Twitter. Oh, go ahead. Do it now, and don't forget to share.